welcome to the second session. Most people believe that people are either good at maths or they're not, or you need a certain brain to be good at maths. And one of the hardest challenges teachers and parents face is dealing with that myth that only some students will ever be good at maths. And in the student version of the course, this session will be an intervention to shift their thinking about this. And I've found that when I've shown students what I'm going to show you, they've really changed in their learning paths. So, first of all, why is the idea that only some students can be good at maths so prevalent? Particularly, I will talk more about the US and the UK and countries in the West. So, these days, I'm spending far too much time watching teenage TV shows because I have two daughters. And I have been amazed by the messages about maths that students are literally bombarded with. Maths is hard, they see over and over again. And scenarios such as this one that two of my students helped with are just shown repeatedly. I can't count the number of times I've seen something like this in one of the shows.
So what are you working on? Algebra?
As well as scenarios like that, a funny one I saw recently was a show that had a caveman who was called Cavey, and he was sitting finishing all of his English homework, and he was saying, "Oh, I'm really happy to do this, I love literature." And then his friend goes over to him and said, "Oh, you still have maths to do," and hands him his maths homework, and he goes berserk, jumping up and down, angrily beating his stick. So that's another image for kids, and those ideas that maths is hard, or even worse, you see kids telling other kids, "I just can't do maths," which is a totally fixed mindset messages. These are given to students all the time through the media. And these messages make kids feel a number of things. So I have a question for you now. What I'd like you to do is to write down in the forum where you think, besides television, kids get these negative messages about math.